Right, thank you everybody. So before we start, could I just have a show of hands of who's a business owner in the room? Pretty much everyone. Okay. Well, this isn't a direct pitch necessarily for you, but hopefully there'll be something in there for each and every one of you, and hopefully it will help you understand the kind of people that I really want to be referred to, the people that I think I help the most and how I help them the most. And hopefully help you provide me with better referrals. So that's me. I don't always wear a suit, believe it or not. So I want to talk about setting business owners free, getting some balance in your life, and really how I think everyone as a business owner potentially could think about their business and what it could do for them. So a bit of revision first of all. So who can tell me who my clients are?
Businesses that are looking to grow, businesses that can't cope with the growth.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. So business owners who want to achieve more. And who can remember what I do? I say it every week in my 60 seconds. I open with pretty much the same line. I wonder if anybody can remember what it is. Every week I say I transform my clients' lives by helping them improve their businesses. Now, this doesn't really happen. I don't, sometimes I do achieve this, sometimes I do transform my client's life, but I don't achieve this if all they want to do is grow their sort of top line by 30% and improve their profits and overcome this challenge or that challenge. I have not, by my definition, transformed their lives if that's all I've done. So that's not what I'm looking to do. Great, I'm happy to help people grow their profits, reduce the amount of time they spend in their business, but I don't believe that that's the ultimate potential that I can bring. I want to transform my clients' lives. And I think that most business owners get it wrong. Now, I've got a lot of admiration for business owners, and that's why I've chosen to work with business owners and help them. I like the drive they have, the ambition, the ability to take risks. And for me, they get most of it right, but they get the last bit wrong. And this is why. Because I think the purpose of a business is to serve the owners. And where most people get it wrong is the owners actually serve the business. So they get that last bit wrong. They could get so much more from their business if they made it work for them rather than the other way around. And that's how I want to help my clients and really sort of set them free. So how free are any of us? Well, I put this little pyramid together. And I think as you move up the pyramid from tier to tier, you have increasing freedom. So as an employee, you've probably all been employees in the past, you have very little freedom. You're not very free to establish how much you earn. You get a job and you get paid what you get paid. You might get an incentive bonus or something like that. You're not free to set the hours you work. But as you move up into the red area, these are the people that I generally work with and help. So if you're self-employed, you're a bit more free. You can choose who you work for, you can choose when you work, but you're not truly free because most people who are self-employed are only really earning money when they're actually working. So they can't decide that I'm going to go and take 3 months out, still have the same revenue coming in. So they're not truly free. They're probably not leveraging anything in their business, so they're only making money while they're working. So I don't really think they're free. They've got a bit more choice than the employee, but they're not free. Now, as you move up again as a director or partner of perhaps a larger business, well, hopefully you've got some more people working for you. And if you've got your business right, you can go on holiday and you're still earning money. Your company's making you money while you're away. So you've got a bit more freedom, you've got a bit more leverage, and your business is working a bit more effectively. But for most of the directors and partners that I work with, they still actually have a job working for their business. They're not truly free. They've got a job to do. Whether it's in sales or management or whatever it is, they're not still free. They're only free when they get up to the top bit, which is when I see them as a true business owner or an owner of a business, and their job is to be an owner of a business. At this point, I guess you'll be able to treat your business like an income-generating asset. So it doesn't really matter if you've got one business or 10 businesses there are people out there who successfully manage many businesses because they're not working within each business. So all you have to do is get the last bits right, that last bit from actually having a successful business to being able to move on. Now, a lot of people say to me that that's not actually what I want to do. They don't want to, they like doing what they're doing, and that's fine. I'm not here to say anybody should run their business in a way that's not the way they want to. It's up to them to make decisions about what they want to do. But if you want to be free, if you want to have all the benefits that go with being a true business owner, I think that's what you need to do and where you need to get to. So who are my best clients? They're business owners who want to become owners of businesses. They don't just want to run their business a little bit better than they did before. Now I think that every single one of us has an opportunity every single day. Every day when we wake up, you've got a choice. You can carry on doing what you did yesterday, or last week, or last year, or you can decide that actually today is the first day of the next, I don't know, 10 years of my working life. What am I going to do? What am I going to make of those 10 years? How much can I achieve if I really put my mind to it and focused on the right areas of my business? And I think everybody's got so much more untapped potential than they realise and could achieve so much more than they let themselves. So my advice would be think big. Who's to say that in 10 years' time, if you really applied yourself, you couldn't be running a business as a business owner on your yacht in Monaco Harbour or out in the Caribbean, and your life couldn't be like that? I think pretty much everybody here has the potential to do that if they worked on the right aspects of their business. So it's not for me to tell you again what your ambitions and motivation should be, but you've probably got a lot more choice and option and ability and potential than you realise. So how do I actually help my clients achieve some of those objectives? Well, the first thing I want to do is sit down with them and establish what it is that they're actually trying to do. I don't want to overlay my aspirations and goals for their business onto them. It's really about what do they want to do. But I will challenge any self-limiting beliefs. So if people say to me, oh, I only want to sort of grow by 50, well, they don't say I only want to grow, but if that, that's what I hear when they say I want to grow by 20% or whatever. I think that they tell me that because that's their experience. The last 10 years or whatever it is they've been in business makes them think that that's all they're likely to achieve with a bit of help, and I think that they can do so much more. So it might be that that's what's right for them, but I will challenge my clients and say, is this really what you want? Is it just that you think this is all you could achieve? And we'll think about that and agree. I provide a mix of tactical and strategic input, so we work on short-term issues, as well as incorporating structural change that will give them freedom. Provide advice, obviously, on the issues that I talk to them about, but also some accountability. So, okay, well, great, we talked about whatever it is you're going to go and do, but actually somebody's got to go and do it, and quite often my clients don't do it unless I hold them accountable. And I provide practical support, so systems, tools, templates, any real help that I think my clients need, and I can help them overcome an obstacle, I will try to do that. So when I help my clients most, though, I think it's when I help them to think differently about their business and what their role is within the business, the way they interact with their clients. So yes, I can give them some practical advice, but really, I think when I help them most, it's helping them think as a business owner or an owner of a business and helping them get on the path to that. So what aspects of the business do I help with? We talk about ownership. This is about setting the direction and strategy for the business, deciding if you want to sell widgets or pizzas or whatever it would be. Management, obviously this is actually making sure that the business and the people within the business deliver the strategic goals of the direction that the owners have set out. And then I advise clients on all aspects of their business at the sort of like functional level, so helping them generate more leads, improve the efficiency of their processes, motivating and inspiring their leaders, their employees, managing cash flow and their financial systems. And really, I guess what I'm trying to do is improve each area of the business and help them systemize it so that they can move up out of those functional areas of business where they're doing all the work up to the point where in the ownership box, and they can become those true owners of business and become a bit more free. So in summary, I can help most business owners with most of their challenges. Sometimes things have gone too far, they're in trouble and I can't help. But I think I only really transform their lives when I help them or set them on the path to becoming owners of businesses. So we're all business owners. I wonder how many of us are truly owners of businesses, and that is our job. So that's me. Any questions?